Namaste friends, I am Jayalakshmi Ravichandran signing in on behalf of Magic Needles. This day I am here with pattern 33 which is worked with Hobby Store Special DK yarn with colored candy floss and its color code is 1130. This pattern requires multiples of 8 plus 1 stitches or 8 plus 3 chains if you start as an individual project. In the blanket we are having one extra stitch, so that will be adjusted at the end of every first and subsequent odd rows and in the beginning of the even rows. To begin with, I am ready with my DC's row. So the very first one is twisted standing double crochet as the very first stitch in the very first stitch. One more DC, second one more DC, the third one. Next, chain 3, skip 3 stitches, 1, 2, 3, and in the fourth one 1 DC each in the next 4. So totally 5 DCs, worked 1 in each of the 5 stitches. Again chain 3, skip 3, then DCing next 5 DCs, 1 DC each in each of the next 5 DCs. This is the pattern repeat. So repeat this pattern. I shall meet you at the end over here where we need to adjust 1 stitch. I have come to the end of the row here. I have chain 3, skip 3. Now I need to place 1 DC each in each of the stitches left. I will be left with 4 instead of 3 because we have 1 extra stitch in our blanket. Yeah, once this is done, once you have placed the last stitch, turn the work. Standing twisted double crochet to begin with. Then 1 DC in each of the next 3 DCs. Now you are going to work over the chain 3 loop in the center DC of the 3 DC skipped in the last row. So we are going to place 3 DCs in the center DC and we are going to work over the 3 chain loop. So this is how it will look. So we are not working in this skipped one or in this skipped one, but in the middlemost skipped chain 2 rows before. Place 1 DC in each of the next 5 DCs. Now you are going to work over the chain 3 loop in the middlemost stitch or the DC that you worked 2 rows below. 1, 2 and 3. This is the pattern repeat for this row. You will work DC over DCs and when you come to the chain loop, you will be working 1 row below the row containing the chain loop and you will be working over the chain loop. So you will work in the centermost stitch 2 rows below. 1, 2, this is the 2 rows below, you will be working over here. So continue the pattern. I shall meet you at the end over here. I have come to the end of the row here. So place 1 DC each on the last 3 DCs. Turn your work. Third row, start with first standing double crochet in the very first stitch. So 1 DC each in 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So you will have, including the 7 DCs. Now chain 3, skip 3, 1 DC in each of the next 5 stitches. Skip 3, chain 3. 1 DC each in next 5 stitches. Chain 3, skip 3. One DC in each of the next 5 stitches. So we cannot skip, these are the ending stitches here, so we are going to place 1 DC each on each of the next 3 stitches. One is that extra one here, so next 2. So we began with 7 DCs here, we need to end with 7 DCs, but we will be ending with 8 DCs because of that one particular extra stitch in the blanket pattern. Now turn your work. Begin with the standing DC. 1 DC each in the next 7 DCs. When you come to the chain loop, you will be working over the loop in the middlemost stitch of the 3 skipped stitches. You will make 3 double crochets all in the same center stitch. So you place DCs over DCs, then 3 DCs in the center stitch of the skipped stitches, and you will be working over the chain 3 loop. So continue till the end. I shall meet you at this particular end. I have placed my last stitch here, and I am going to stop with these 2 row repeat for the blanket. So you can see the wavy effect you get with this pattern. The next row it's going to be a DC row. Place 1 DC each on each of the stitches and finish this pattern for the blanket. I shall finish the DC row and get back to you. I have completed the DC row for the pattern. So when you look at this pattern, it will look like this, and it will give this wavy effect. This sort of wavy effect. This pattern is good for any product that you like. You can take up any project with this, either scarf, stole, or a blanket, or a cardigan, whatever you like you can make with this particular stitch, and it gives a nice texture. Thank you friends for watching this video. Have a great day. I shall meet you with the next pattern in the next video.